Hello, my dear. Welcome today. Let's enjoy today the topic. Today is Sunday, so I thought better to come live and talk with my friends, with my students. So here I am with you today to enjoy Sunday. And Sunday is a day where we mostly rest at home. So why not talk with my friends, with my students, and let's learn something new today. Uh, my viewers, today I have brought one topic in front of you, that's vocabulary. We all feel well difficulty when we speak, when we write, or when we communicate with the people. We feel a lot of difficulty. When we write something, we feel that there is a shortage of vocabulary. And you must know that a great vocabulary is just one essential tool in a writer's, mostly in toolbox. If you are good at your writing, it means you should have a good vocabulary. Now, along with the vocabulary, definitely you have to be very much careful of your punctuation, your grammar, and many other things. Again, vocabulary can make your writing more powerful and more effective. And not only effective, it also helps you to say exactly what you mean. This indispensable tool will help you to choose the best word for every job. And definitely, if you just avoid the vague words that do not give your readers a good sense of your meaning. So, my dear viewers, this is the best way where you can improve your vocabulary, and vocabulary plays very vital role. So, you have to build your vocabulary. Now, by building your vocabulary is one of the easiest ways to improve the power of your writing and make any writing task that much easier, as you will have several synonyms in your reports to pull from every time. Developing your vocabulary need not to be difficult or painful. So you have to keep few ways, few ideas in your mind to improve your vocabulary. Uh, when we talk about vocabulary, we need to use new words because and how the new words will come by reading more and more means you have to use word immediately after you learn it, and this is the best way. Whatever the words, what would the the words you read, you come across while reading, try to use in your daily life. Try to make a game out of using a new word as soon as you learn it, because if you don't use it, definitely you cannot remember. So every day try to slip in a new word into the conversation, a journal entry, or a kind of the assignment or an email. to a friend. Do this as often as possible and try to repeat the word to yourself. My dear viewers, this is the best way that whenever you talk, whenever you write, when you communicate with people, try to use as new words as possible. And how the new words will come when you read more and more, and when you come across with the new words, definitely you will use them. Now, if you don't use them, so you cannot remember in a proper way. So whenever you read new words, try to use in your communication, when you talk with your friends, when you write anything, better to use new vocabulary all the time. This habit should be developed. Now, when you do the such kind of the practice every day, once you are out of school, definitely the word drills and assigned reading become things of the past. While are the tools for building your vocabulary while you are young, but definitely it does not mean that you should abandon reading. Reading will continue with you from beginning till the last. Reading will be with you. Reading will develop, will enrich your vocabulary. Try to read a well written and edited essay. You may read a magazine, articles, or the books even. Not only the books, news articles, everything. Means you have to develop your reading skills. When you develop your reading skills, you can develop your vocabulary. You develop your vocabulary, and then the same vocabulary you have to use in your daily conversation. So, non-fiction and technical books will quickly teach you new ways to think and speak with words you may be unfamiliar with. But any type of reading will help you along. Means some people say that reading should be a particularized reading. Means it does not mean that you should read the literature. You may read any fiction, non-fictional, whatever that is available in front of you. You can use it. So, my viewers, I would request you all that you have to read every time. When you read every time, new vocabulary, unfamiliar words will come in front of you. And the same unfamiliar and the new words when you come across, try to use while writing, while speaking, while conversing with somebody. So any type of the reading, you will continue to improve your vocabulary. This is the first and the foremost way to improve. Now, the other way, let's discuss how to improve our vocabulary. As you know, that vocabulary means each word has some roots. So we must understand the roots of every word. You have to learn the roots of the words. Most words in the English language are built from a common root. I mean, the common root means suffixes, prefixes, root words, usually with an origin in the Greek or the Latin language. Once you learn root word, you will begin to understand and more words that use the same roots. For example, if we would talk about biology, again, bio is considered as a prefix, logy is considered as a suffixes. So you have to learn the root words of it. So you have to you know that improve your reading reading skills in a way that you have to develop your root words, suffixes, and the prefixes. Not only this one, you have to also improve that some good dictionary means a dictionary which has the synonyms and antonyms. Means we are talking about the thesaurus. If you know the thesaurus, if you have a very good thesaurus, where you'll find the synonyms of the words and antonyms of the words. Now, if you have a handy kind of thesaurus, you have to keep the a thesaurus handy type, where if you in your writing or in your conversation, when simple word comes, use the thesaurus for a while, find a bit that same meaning with a different word. As you write, keep a thesaurus handy and use it when you find yourself using a word too often, or using a word that you know does not quite convey the right meaning. This will help you better express yourselves, and you will also learn a new word in the process. So, my dear viewers, this is the best way to improve your vocabulary. So, first way, I told you that you every day the new word you read more and more. The second thing, I told you that you have to understand the root words. I mean the prefixes, and root words of every word. Then the third thing, I told you that you must understand the root words of it. And root words are the when you change the new words, you try to use thesaurus, the handy thesaurus. That will help you to use more and more words. So one has to be very practical while that using. So I would request all of you, whenever you use words, try to use the new words and try to develop your habit of reading more and more. Means one, you have to develop your practical vocabulary. This means that you should start by learning words that express what's important to you for the task at hand. For a good example of this is learning trade language, or the words you use often in a hobby or a vacation, rather than immediately turning to cliches or jargon. Dash toss around. Look for clearer words to express to peers what you are writing about. So somehow you have to be practical when you use vocabulary. So these were a few tips which I share with you today. Follow these tips. I hope your vocabulary will be improved. So see you again with a new topic next time. Till that, thank you very much.